Now, a certain conversation has been ongoing on social media for the last 2 days or so. Leaf in home trading and current trading. Many affiliate these topics to the health status of the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. Now, the ODM party today laid out the reason why they think that people are pointing out on a possibility of Raila Odinga not being healthy currently, where they pointed out and pointed fingers at the former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka and also the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Now, this evening, Rigathi Gachagua has held a sit-down interview with KTN, and he has exposed what is currently happening within the ODM party and why they are trying to taint the name of Kalonzo Musyoka. Let's get down to details. ODM went ahead to give a statement blaming the current trending topics of Raila Odinga flying out of the country for treatment on Kalonzo Musyoka and Rigathi Gachagua and Eugene Wamalwa funding the said campaign through online bloggers. But when we look at this situation, instead of ODM trying to verify the intel or give the current status of how Raila Odinga is doing, they tried to flip the coin to blame Rigathi Gachagua and Kalonzo Musyoka. And we ask ourselves why. Now, here is what Rigathi Gachagua tells us this evening. William Ruto promised him and told him the moment he brings in Raila Odinga to the table, he will bring in some of Raila's most trusted allies and the leaders of the ODM party closer to his inner circle, and he will buy them out to destroy ODM party from within. And actually, you can all see that actualizing. Gachagua tells us William Ruto held a meeting between him, Junet Mohammed, Gladys Wanga, and some certain individuals within ODM party. And from there, their narrative changed to defending William Ruto instead of Raila Odinga. So Raila Odinga's people are on the payroll of William Ruto. Not because they are working on the benefit of Raila Odinga, because they are working to destroy ODM party from within. And actually you can tell that ODM party has lost its purpose. I mean, the ODM was the strongest party that we held in the country on matters opposing and speaking for on the rights of the people. The only voice that is left in ODM is the voice of Edwin Sifuna and Babu Owino. The rest, even MCAs, were bought by William Ruto. And Gachagua tells us that is the reason why William Ruto is currently funding ODM secretariat to currently lay the blame on the current trading story of Raila Odinga health deteriorating on Kalonzo Musyoka and Rigathi Gachagua. Another reason Gachagua tells us that Ruto and ODM, Raila Odinga and William Ruto knows that if Raila Odinga is to support William Ruto in 2027 general election, the people in Luo Nyanza, about 50% of those people have said that they are not going to follow Raila Odinga and William Ruto's ticket. They are going because, and this actually proves that Kalonzo is the preferred presidential flag bearer for the United Opposition. Because Kalonzo Musyoka has stood with Raila Odinga in 2013, in 2017, and in 2022. Kalonzo has been loyal to Raila, but Raila has never been loyal to Kalonzo. So the people of Luo Nyanza, if Kalonzo is chosen as the flag bearer of the United Opposition, they are going to vote Kalonzo Musyoka. About 40 to 50%, according to Rigathi Gachagua. And so to tarnish the name of Kalonzo Musyoka and the chances of ODM members voting for Kalonzo Musyoka, or the Luo Nyanza people voting for Kalonzo Musyoka, if he is the preferred flag bearer of the United Opposition, now they turn and try to flip misinformation on Kalonzo Musyoka That is why they are saying Kalonzo Musyoka is the one funding the propaganda that Raila Amolo Odinga is sick and he has flown out of the country to get treatment. Are we together? They even turned the coin and tried to blame Kalonzo for him destroying the chances of Raila Amolo Odinga becoming the African Union chairperson or the African Union chairman. Because they know if Kalonzo Musyoka is picked by the United Opposition as their flag bearer, then William Ruto completely has no chance. The possibility of him depending on the Luo Nyanza votes to put him back in power through Raila Amolo Odinga is going to be waved away, because the people of Luo Nyanza know that Kalonzo Musyoka has been loyal to their cause, and so they have never voted for him as a presidential candidate, and they have a possibility of returning the favor of the loyalty that Kalonzo Musyoka and the Kamba people have always bestowed on the Luo Nyanza people. So if Kalonzo is picked, those that are not psychopaths of Raila Amolo Odinga, those that are going to vote with their brain and not their stomach and their tribal affiliation, they have said about 40% of the Luo Nyanza region is going to vote for Kalonzo Musyoka. And so to ruin the chances of Kalonzo Musyoka, they spread the notion that Kalonzo Musyoka is funding propaganda, that Raila Amolo Odinga is dead, that Raila Amolo Odinga is sick, that Raila Amolo Odinga is this. Knowing that the people of Luo Nyanza, I mean, they trust, they love Raila Amolo Odinga, and they cannot wish even something bad to happen to him, even though they don't agree with this political affiliation. But if that happens and Kalonzo is blamed for this, then they will hate Kalonzo. Are we together? And I really see it. It's a card, and there is a great possibility of that card. Because tell me, why you come to defend that Raila is not sick? You tell us, yes, rumors were that he has flown to Germany for treatment. But you tell us that Raila has flown out of the country not for treatment and not to Germany. So where has he flown? What has he gone to do? You don't tell us that. But you turn the whole story to become that Kalonzo Musyoka is fighting Raila Amolo Odinga. He has been fighting Raila Amolo Odinga even in the AU chairmanship election. I mean, Rigathi Gachagua is a master in this game. William Ruto thinks he's 2 steps ahead. He finds that the united opposition behind Rigathi Gachagua, they are 4 steps ahead of him. And I really love how this thing is working out. But one thing is clear now. Even though Rigathi Gachagua is campaigning for presidency, he has in a way pointed to us that Kalonzo Musyoka has the highest chances of becoming the next, the flag bearer of the united opposition. And that is what we all were waiting for. And he has also said that the united opposition has not fallen out with Matiang'i. So Matiang'i is in the team, and Matiang'i will be in the negotiation table of the united opposition. So Matiang'i might be the running mate of Kalonzo Musyoka, and that ticket can be sellable out there. Ladies and gentlemen, what is your take in regards to Rigathi Gachagua's sentiments? Leave a comment on the comment section. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.